I've used these multiple times to haul my canoe and kayak on both short trips to the local lake and across the state. They've held up for the most part, but this last trip when I went to load the canoe I noticed that a section of stitching had torn. They held up getting the canoe home, but until I can get them fixed or replaced I'm going to shelve these and go back to my old solution of a section of radiator hose and a nylon rope.brbrA. A little disappointed, but could have just been a bad set. Hopefully yours lasts longer.brbrA. I've included a picture of the damage on mine.brbrWill. We'll see if the maker stands behind their products.
When I first opened these, I was shocked at how big they were and thought they would never fit under the hood of my SUV. I was wrong. I easily found a place to put them. I used them for a 300-mile each-way trip to tie down 2 kayaks. Winds were blowing 30 miles per hour, and I was traveling at 75. I had no problem with them. I have a Subaru Outback and found that the strap did not really work well for the rear liftgate, and required minor modification to fit in the door close well. I used a hacksaw to shorten the length to the appropriate size and found it to do the job very well. The front engine hood was perfect and required no modification.
We have no tow hooks on our Ford and we're looking for a way to secure the bow and stern of our kayak. We were able to secure these under the hood on the front of the car, and we slid them through the stays in the back of our SUV trunk and shut the lid. We then tied our bow stern lines to secure. Worked great, a simple solution and much better than try to lie on the ground to secure our boats.
Worked great for my 2017 Subaru Outback since there are no real tie-down points for the tailgate or hood area. Can tie down our kayaks with ease.
Well made and much cheaper here than at local stores. Just realize these new cars are made from recycled cans with the strength of tin foil, so if your boat does come loose on the rack, these may keep the ends secured at the cost of bent hood trunk edges.
These are well made and work beautifully for me. I have a 2014 Chevy Sonic small car. I use these in the hatch trunk and another 2 under the hood. They keep the 2 kayaks I haul perfectly secure from front to back. The straps are long enough to stick out from under the closed lids to attach other straps to. Would recommend and would buy again.
I love these. My new Subaru did not have any fender bolts to anchor the tie-down straps I've used for years. These give me the option of laying them on the radiator cover and them closing the hood, positioning them right where they need to be. The rubber tube anchor is not that pliable, so it will hold tight in whatever position is it set into. The straps feel like quality straps, and should give years of service.
Except for maybe the battery bracket in the front and the spare tire bracket under the rear, the 2018 Toyota Highlander lacks good options for attaching front and rear tie-downs. These propel loops fit securely into the small wells molded into the radiator shroud and behind the lip of the rubber cargo mat. So far they have provided strong, convenient attachment points, have not interfered with the hood or liftgate, and have not been affected by engine heat.
Such a great purchase. I drive a Prius C, which doesn't really have any tie-off points. I can close these in the trunk, under the hood, or even in a door, and I have a strong instant tie point. But reuse them to secure the ends of my kayaks, but have also used it to hold the trunk lid down when transporting something big.